You all can put in your questions in the chat box as well. So feel free, however you'd like to connect with me or Mr. Farooq later post the presentation. I'll quickly share my screen. Is it okay to start? Yeah, okay.
Yes, please start.
So I hope everyone here can view my screen. All right. So like I said, University of Windsor, you'll be learning a lot about Windsor, a little bit about the country where we are located and what we have to offer to all of the students. So we'll cover the programs, the admission criteria that we have to offer. Scholarships, of course, because that is very important for every student who is looking at traveling to a new country and studying. Services, international support, COVID measures, and followed by Q&A. Why Canada? Today, everyone is looking at a new country, exploring options. So Canada, of course, there's no secret that it is a pathway to permanent residency. Once you complete your education, you finished your postgraduate work permit, you can apply to become a permanent resident. They are welcoming with open arms. So, of course, you have that option available to you. It's extremely diverse, safe, and an inclusive communities. You will see people come from various regions living in harmony together across various cities or provinces in Canada. All the degrees that you receive in Canada are highly respected degrees, recognized worldwide. So no matter where you want to come back, either to your home country, it could be to Pakistan, you want to go to US, or continue living in Canada, the degree that you will receive from Windsor will be highly and worldwide recognized. Again, education is extremely affordable. So when I say affordable, it's not going to burn a hole in your pocket. Versus US or even UK for that matter, it is much cheaper, if I may use the word. Again, like I said, postgraduate work permit. It allows all graduates upon successful completion of their degree to stay in Canada, gain work experience, get some international exposure. And then, like I said, you can always travel, move countries, jump places. And Canada, it's no secret, offers number one, quality of life. So there's a lot of work-life balance as well, which is available to most students and people who choose to stay back. Again, where we are located, I'm not sure if you all do know where Windsor is, but Windsor is at the southernmost, rather we are the southernmost city in the whole of Canada, which makes us very close to Detroit. Detroit in the city of, is a city in the state of Michigan. And we're literally about an hour's flight away from Toronto. So if you were to go to Windsor, your first point into Canada will be Toronto. And from there, you will take a connecting flight or maybe a bus to Windsor. All right. And from Windsor to Detroit, it's literally 5 minutes away. It is hop, skip, and jump, which is why we are also known as an international border city. So right here in front of you, you see the beautiful river Detroit. Across that, you can see the city of Detroit. And the greenery that you see here is a park which is about within 5 minutes of walking distance from the university. Again, pre-COVID, we had students going for a cup of coffee, go shopping, go for concerts. So a lot of activity. And even for the students, the fresh graduates at Windsor, we've had a lot of companies that have come from Detroit and picked fresh graduates and given them so much exposure. By Windsor, a little bit about what we have to offer as a city. Windsor, Essex is home to 5 of the 10 most safest communities in Canada. Of course, Canada on a whole per se is extremely safe. And like I already mentioned, we are an international border city, which makes us the busiest border crossing city in Canada. We are 4th most diverse city, and we have about a total population of about roughly 300,000 people. Like I mentioned, since we are on the same latitude as Northern California, we are one of the warmest cities in Canada. Again, when I say warm, of course, you will experience snow, but it's not going to be extremely cold. So we generally tell our students that you will enjoy 7 months of short sleeve weather. So you can wear those shorts, walk around in parks, walk around the campus. Again, low cost of living. Now, when you compare Windsor to any other city in Canada, say, for example, Toronto, it's literally 1/3 of the cost of living. So your bus pass will be cheaper, your residences will be cheaper. Moving around is much lesser and more economical. It's a safe community, of course, there's no question about that. Excellent employment, and Windsor, University of Windsor offers experiential opportunities. All of our programs have 100% co-op and learning opportunities embedded in them. So as I speak about them, you will understand about the various co-op programs that we have available today for you to pick and choose. Moving further, a little bit about when Windsor was formed. It's been around since the 1800s. So we are relatively old, but we are still new. We've been established as a public university in 1954, and we call ourselves a comprehensive university. We are amongst the top 13% of comprehensive universities in Canada. When I say comprehensive, it means I have students who come to our university. They start with undergraduate programs. They work, gain local experience. They come back to do their master programs, and then also their PhD. So once you are here, this is home. You start with your UG, you come back, you take experience, you're back doing your masters, and then you can do a PhD as well. And then graduate employment rate is at 95.1%, and this keeps growing year on year. We have about 17,000 students roughly, out of which 23 to 24% makes up for our international students. And along with this, we have, again, we are number 4 for student services. So that is something which is very impressive. We are amongst the top 3% for under the world rankings. So if you are to check, you are in safe hands, you're in fantastic hands. The degrees that you have coming through at Windsor are absolutely accepted worldwide. And one thing to mention here is our faculty to student ratio. It is 1:26, which is really small compared to a lot of other universities. Now, this is the largest that we have, but if you are looking at a science course, it's much lesser. It's literally 1:16. These are a few examples of employers. We have over 400 employers that come on campus, and the number keeps increasing year on year. With COVID protocols being eased out now, we have more companies that are coming on campus. So if you're looking at one of them, you could end up doing an internship with them. So you never know where it leads. In fact, something to mention here, we had a student who started doing business administration, did a co-op with PwC, came back, did his MBA with us, worked with another company, but went back to PwC, and today he's made partner. So of course, we have many such success stories to share, and a lot of alumni that come on campus to share their story as well. Faculties, we have multiple faculties. We have across 9 faculties, we have about 200 majors and minors for you to pick and choose. So again, from those faculties, we have faculties of arts, humanities, social sciences, our Odette School of Business. This is ranked number 5 in the whole of Ontario. And all of our programs are AACSB accredited. Faculty of Science, Engineering. Well, nursing, again, it's a little tough for international students because they often get filled with our domestic students, but you can always apply. It's a very competitive program. I must mention that also. Human kinetics, in case if you all are looking at sports management, then you can consider that. Education and law. We also have English language improvement program. Now, most of our undergraduate programs are either 3 years, which is a general degree, or then we have the 4 years honors degree, where you can get a chance to do co-op. And I will always recommend for a student to select co-op. When you see, always tick yes. Just go for it straight. No questions asked. This is a beautiful interior. Like I said, it's been around for a couple of years, but the interiors are top notch. Faculty members, all the labs, they keep refurbishing it. And in fact, just now, this year, we have opened our sports area, arena. So you have swimming pool, you've got basketball, name it, and it's all there. What you're looking at here are our undergraduate programs. Like I mentioned, across 9 faculties, you have multiple programs to pick and choose. Because when you're working with Mr. Farouk, with the education concerned company, they will guide you on how to select a program, and they will tell you how to make the application as well. They will assist you making the application. So it is important for you to check the admission requirements before you make an application for any program, because each program will have a different requirement. Also, when you make an application with education concern, you can tell them that these are my top 3 choices, and then they will make the application for you. Again, very simple process. You have the option of choosing a major and a minor. So a major could be, for example, business administration. But along with that, if you like computer science, you can do that as well. So you just need to make sure you have informed the team, and they will do the needful for you. Like I said, in terms of undergraduate applications, you can make an application based on your grade 12 results, either predicted grades or the previous year's final grades. So you have that option. Most degrees require a secondary school average, which means there will be some components which will require a certain grade. For example, engineering, you will require a math, you will require physics and chemistry. You may not require, you'll require physics and biology, but it really depends. You will have to check the subjects for each and every course that you're applying to. For instance, science. Now, science, you require your PCB, you require a math also. Now, a lot of students tend to skip math. So in that case, you will have to make sure you check the admission requirements before making an application. We require a 6.5 of IELTS or any other English test that you are easy accessible to. Graduate degrees, we have 2 types of graduate degrees. Again, this will be a research-based or a course-based master's program. Now, when I speak of a research-based programs, you will require a supervisor to begin with. So you will need to connect directly with the supervisor and then speak to the team at Education Concern, and they will guide you on how to make the application. Again, admission requirements, please check the website for specific admission requirements because it changes from each program to the other. Moving to course-based taught programs. Now, this is which is very important, very popular, and we get a lot of students making applications day in, day out. So right from Master of Actuarial Sciences, Masters of Applied Computing, a lot of students these days want to study computer science and do masters in that. So this is a very good option. We have Masters of Applied Economics and Policy, which is a mix of 2 faculties again. Master of Education, if there is a student who is interested in learning about curriculums, building curriculums, getting into the administration part of education, they can consider this as a program. Medicine, Master of Medical Biotechnology. So someone who wants to get into the health science field, that's the masters that they can look at. Last but not the least, you have Master of Management and Master of Engineering. So these are, again, top programs that we have at Windsor, and they really close very well in advance. So the sooner you make an application, the better it is. We also have the MBA program, but MBA requires a GMAT of 520. So please check with the team at Education Concern what the exact requirements are. They will guide you. It is easy, but at the end of the day, you need the help of an expert. Master of Management, you have 4 different specializations. You have accounting, finance, logistics and supply chain management. You've got HR, and we also have data analytics. Under Master of Engineering, we have automotive, civil, electrical, and environmental, mechanical, industrial, and then mechanical again has its own specializations. So for most of our programs, we require an IELTS of 6.5, but for all of our other programs, we require a IELTS of 7, which will be your management-based programs. Now, these are few of the admission requirements for all of our masters, certificate and diploma programs. We require a 4-year undergraduate degree. So please keep in mind, check if your degree is a 4-year degree. A 70% Ontario standards. So a GPA, we're looking at a GPA of somewhere about 2.7. Okay. And IELTS, like I mentioned, either 6.5 or 7, depending on the course that you have chosen. 2 to 3 reference letters. Now, if you have work experience, we require a reference letter from your employer. We don't really look at GRE. We do not ask for it. A GMAT, like I said, is required for MBA of 520. Statement of interest. If you have a gap, why you've had a gap, what have you done during those years, and how you want to, why you want to study this program, how it's going to add to how it's going to bring value to you. Duration of all our programs is 16 months, but again, we consider that as a 2-year degree, which eventually makes you eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Of course, one thing to mention, there is no scholarship, unfortunately, on the course-based master programs. Reason being, the fees for this is really, really affordable. And we will obviously cover that as well in the coming slides. So scholarships and awards, I think this is my favorite slide. So Windsor allocates about $11 million in scholarship and bursaries. Again, undergraduate students are eligible for automatic scholarship, and this is purely based on their grades. So the table that you see right in the center, 85 to 90 is 1,000, one-time scholarship. 90 to 94 is 10,000. When they say renewable, it's not 10,000 each year, it's 10,000 over 4 years. So don't come looking for me that, oh, Nema had said it was 10,000 each year. No, it is 2,500 every year. Again, if you have a grade anywhere between 95 to 100%, you get $16,000 as renewable, again, which is $4,000 each year. We have an International Excellence Scholarship this year, which is, again, an application-based scholarship. So once you are a student at Windsor, we have a UWIN site account for our undergraduate students. So you can always log in there, answer a few questions, fill out an application, and send it across. So the team will evaluate, and if you make the cut, you may be awarded a fantastic scholarship. So again, moving on, tuition and tuition guarantee. Something very interesting, which is only available at Windsor, at the University of Windsor, is our International Student Tuition Guarantee, which means once your tuition is fixed for the first year, your tuition fee, it remains the same for the next 3 years. It does not change. So for you and your family to plan your finances, it becomes very, very easy. So for example, if for computer science, your fee is fixed at 33,000 Canadian dollars per year, it remains the same. It does not increase. Again, tuition ranges anywhere between 27 to 35,000 Canadian dollars. We have a tuition estimator. You need to check for the fees on that. Tuition for graduate programs, again, like I said, it's really minimal. It's not too much. It's not very high. Ranges anywhere from 36 to 45,000 for the entire program. So your 4 semesters are covered in this. So it's literally the first year fee of an undergraduate program, and you get a master's degree. So it's something spectacular that we have. Research-based program, you will have to check the website for exact fee because it is per term. Experiential learning, like I mentioned, all of our Windsor programs have experiential learning components, which mean you get the opportunity to do a co-op, which will be 3 semesters of internship with an employer. So it's a real life scenario where you will prepare a resume, sit for an interview, and if the employer selects you, you get to work a semester and you will be paid for this. So this could range anywhere from, say, $15, 15 Canadian dollars per hour to about 30, 35. Now, this totally depends on your caliber, on your resume, how well you've done, how well you've been performing at school. Internship opportunities. You could be a research assistant. You could maybe do a part-time in the library. So there are a lot of options on campus. We often have job fairs. We have an international student center that can help you. You can reach out to your seniors, your professors. There will be a lot of guidance on the way. Again, volunteering job. There's no job which is a bad job. Each job adds value and experience to you and to your resume. So it shows that you have been interested in a certain subject, which is why you chose to do that. So always do a co-op. If not, do an internship or something while you are studying at University of Windsor. ELIP, English Language Improvement Program. Well, I understand that everybody's English has to be under control while applying for visa. So I think Mr. Farouk will agree with me that you will need to meet the IELTS requirement while you're applying for visa, and I'm sure he'll speak about that as well. But in case if there's anyone who needs an ELIP, an English Language Improvement Program, we have that as well. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but you all can reach out to them if you have any questions. Campus living, well, we have a lot of residence options on campus. We have 3 different halls, which are the Cartier Hall, we have Alumni, and the Laurier Hall. Now, for our first year undergraduate program students, we always recommend them to stay on campus. Why? Number 1, easiest way to make friends. Number 2, you're still learning about the campus, how to get around, how to move around, etc. It's a new country. Like I said, make friends, understand, and then it's normal for you to move out of the campus. It's absolutely normal. We have students doing that day in, day out. But yeah, as you start, you are totally new. It's a new thing. So just to feel safe, feel like I belong here, the feeling of belongingness. So stay on campus, it's much easier. All the fees are an approximate fee, and this will be for about 8 months. Exceptional student services. I must emphasize here, we've got an exceptional team which is at the International Student Center, and they are your first point of contact once you arrive at University of Windsor. They will help you with the immigration, visa advising. You need to extend your visa. You need to extend your study permit. They help you with all of that. Any travel assistance within the country, if you're looking at any exchange opportunities, they will again guide you. They host a lot of soft landing programs, which is once you're on campus, how to maneuver yourself through various courses, through various campuses, etc. Orientation student events. So we have a lot of on-campus tours that are held. So that will kind of customize you with what is around you, how to get around various buildings of the campus. Health plans, very important. The minute you land, you need to connect with them, let them know that you have landed and you have a health plan. Because again, health is wealth. So don't save that $100 saying that, no, baad mein karunga. No, it doesn't work like that. Make sure you have your health insurance first and foremost as you land. Student services, just like the student center, we have a team dedicated for student services. On the right side, you see Walk Safe. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what's Walk Safe? What is she talking about? Well, Walk Safe is nothing but we have three different options. One is an app. So when you download the app, there'll be someone who will follow you on the app and see that you've reached your destination. Second option, if you're scared, it's late at night, and you want to go to your either the bus stop or your car, you can just pick up the phone in any of the Windsor buildings and tell them like, hey, can you drop me? It's a little dark. I'm a little scared. So they will come assist you and drop you to either your dorm or your bus or your car. So that's the kind of safety that we're talking about. Again, we have medical assistants. You have medical and dental clinics on campus. They will guide you. Any pharmacy, you need any paracetamols or anything. It could be the smallest to the biggest thing. So they will help you, guide you through and through. Writing support desks. Now, if you are lagging behind, you've missed some classes, you've not been well, for instance, they can guide you, catch up to speed, help you, assist you. Academic advising. Now, a lot of times students tend to choose many courses, but they can't catch up. So sometimes I've had students, they've come in for engineering, but last minute decision, we want to change to commerce. That's common. That's absolutely common. So the student service will help you, guide you, make the right decision. Fitness, like I said, we've got a sport academy now, and it's huge and it's on campus. We've got swimming, we've got football, we've got basketball, lots and lots of options. You can check on our website. You'll find more details there as well. Application, of course, Mr. Farouk will be your point of contact for any application. So education concern is where you need to go. It's straightforward. You can apply on our website, but I would always recommend you to work with education consultant because they are the local experts. They will guide you so you do not miss out on anything. So that is of most important. Here, it's important to mention we have three different intakes for our undergraduate programs. We have the September intake, which is a fall intake. We have the January intake, which is the winter intake. And then we have the May intake, which is the spring or summer intake. And when I speak of master programs, each program has a different intake. So it is best to check with the team at Education Concern, and then they will make the application for you. Just to sum up here, I know I've skipped through but tried and covered as much as I can because, of course, as a university, there's lots to cover in that much time. But we've got fantastic co-op programs. Like I mentioned, since our location, we are an international border city. We have a lot of job opportunities for you. So once you finish your undergraduate degree or your master's degree, you work on your resume, you sit interviews, and then there's a plethora of options that are available for you. So from the 9 faculties that we have, select what you like. Business, it could be science, a biology program, fabulous. Computer science, insanely amazing. And engineering, you've got aerospace, you've got automobile, you've got name it and we have it. So it's a one-stop shop. Connect with Education Concern, connect with Mr. Farouk, and he will guide you. With that, I will stop sharing my screen and it's over to you, sir.
Thank you very much for giving such a nice information. Dear students, I will talk now. I will talk about something about visa policy, which is called SDS policy. So Pakistani students, SDS policy. पहले मैं आपको उर्दू में समझा देता हूँ, फिर मैं इंग्लिश में आपको समझाता हूँ ताकि आप इजीली समझ लें. और जो आपने क्वेश्चन किए अब तक चैट बॉक्स में, आई होप मैं उनको भी कवर करने की कोशिश करूंगा. इसी में पाकिस्तानी जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो SDS पॉलिसी के अंदर एडमिशन और वीजा अप्लाई करते हैं, जिसमें आप तमाम स्टूडेंट्स को 3 बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी करनी है. नंबर 1, you must have IELTS with 6.5 band overall and no less than 6 in any module. Number 2, आपने पूरे साल की ट्यूशन फीस एडवांस में यूनिवर्सिटी को पे कर देनी है. नंबर 3, विच इज द लास्ट, आपने 10,000 कैनेडियन डॉलर कैनेडियन बैंक में डिपॉजिट कराने हैं अपने अकाउंट में फॉर द लिविंग कास्ट. एंड ड्यू टू दीज 3 रिक्वायरमेंट, now there is no need to show your parents bank statement, and you will get your visa within 21 days without any interview. So अगर आप ये तीनों रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल करें तो आप इजीली वीजा विदाउट इंटरव्यू विद इन अ मंथ और 21 डेज में ले सकते हैं. आप में से बहुत से बच्चों ने क्वेश्चन किया कि क्या डिलिंगो एक्सेप्टेबल है या ओ लेवल ए लेवल का इंग्लिश एक्सेप्टेबल है. सो एसडीएस पॉलिसी में सिर्फ और सिर्फ आइल्स एक्सेप्टेबल है, नो टोफल, नो ओ लेवल इंग्लिश और नो डिलिंगो. यानी कि आइल्स के अलावा किसी किस्म का कोई भी टेस्ट काबिल कबूल नहीं है. और आइल्स भी आपने एकेडमिक करना है, जर्नल नहीं करना, वो इमिग्रेशन पर्पस के लिए होता है. तो जिस भी स्टूडेंट ने पाकिस्तान के किसी भी शहर से अप्लाई करना है, एडमिशन से लेकर वीजा हासिल करने तक मेरा ऑफिस उनकी हेल्प करेगा. और वीजा प्रोसेस इंतहाई सिंपल है और स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है. मैं दोबारा आपको ब्रीफ कर देता हूँ. अगर ये आप तीनों चीजें याद रखें तो आपको बहुत आसानी से वीजा मिल सकता है. नंबर 1, आपका कुछ भी बैकग्राउंड है, आपने आइल्स हर सूरत में करना है, ओवरऑल 6.5 बैंड और किसी मॉड्यूल में 6 से कम ना हो. नंबर 2, आपने फुल ईयर की ट्यूशन फीस एडवांस में यूनिवर्सिटी को पे करनी है. नंबर 3, आपने कैनेडियन बैंक में अपना अकाउंट ओपन करना है, जो बहुत इजी है ओपन करना, हमारा ऑफिस आपको गाइड करेगा. और आपने पाकिस्तान से 10,000 कैनेडियन डॉलर अपने कैनेडियन बैंक में ट्रांसफर कर देना है. दैट्स इट. अगर आप ये 3 रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी करें तो आपको पेरेंट्स की बैंक स्टेटमेंट भी शो करने की जरूरत नहीं है. और मैं ये भी कहूंगा कि एसडीएस पॉलिसी जब से पाकिस्तान में आई है, हम समझते हैं दिस इज अ गिफ्ट ऑफ गॉड. तो इसको आप, because due to this policies our students are getting visa more and more. And even विंसर यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए हमारे 3 ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिन्होंने 12 डेज में, 6 डेज में और 3 डेज में वीजा हासिल किया. जिस बच्चे का 3 डेज में वीजा आया, हम समझे शायद इसका रिफ्यूज हो गया है, क्योंकि आज तक 18 ईयर्स में हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं हुआ. बट जब वो बच्चा वीजा सेंटर गया तो उसे इंफॉर्मेशन मिली कि उसका वीजा अप्रूव हो चुका है. तो मैं आप सबको रिकमेंड, I will recommend to all of you to consider only SDS policy. Don't go under non-SDS policy. Okay, so that's all from my side. आपका कोई भी क्वेश्चन है, प्लीज अपने माइक भी ऑन कर सकते हैं, उर्दू में क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं, इंग्लिश में क्वेश्चन कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू.
Sorry, there are a few questions जो chat box में है, so मैं कोई ऐसे ही पढ़ लेती हूँ and I will respond to them. But अगर किसी को भी like Mr. Farouk mentioned, अपने आप अनम्यूट करके अगर पूछना है आपको सवाल, तो आप सिर्फ हैंड रेज कीजिएगा and you can ask the question. Zishan, you've mentioned requirements for admissions in Masters of Education. You will have to check the admission requirement. It's generally a 4-year undergraduate degree and IELTS of 7, if I'm not wrong. Just check that once. And apart from that, reference letters, you will also require, if you have work experience, get your work experience reference letters, and then you can make an application. Muntazir, आपने पूछा है, please tell PhD programs. PhD programs you can look up on the website. There are many options available. I'm not sure आप कौन सा ढूंढ रहे हैं, but like I mentioned, PhD के लिए पहले आपको supervisor ढूंढना होगा और उसके बाद फिर आप application कर सकते हैं. Is there anyone else who wants to ask a question directly?
Hi, my name is Mohammed Bilal. I want to ask a question regarding to my IELTS score. I have 6 overall in my IELTS, no less than 6, and 6.5 in one module. If I want to give Duolingo for just to consider my offer letter, and I think so SDS requirement is not less than 6 for in each module. Kindly guide me about this. If I will give if I want to do Duolingo test. Is it possible to secure my admission? Thank you.
Mr. Farouk, would you want to answer that or
Yes, I think this is a very good question. जी
जी
बिल्कुल, आप ऐसा, ये बहुत क्योंकि आप एसडीएस पॉलिसी की रिक्वायरमेंट पूरी कर चुके हैं वीजा की, तो ये बड़ा स्मार्ट क्वेश्चन है जी। आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं, अगर आप डिलिंगो एडमिशन पर्पस के लिए डिलिंगो के रिक्वायर्ड बैंड ले लेते हैं तो आपको एडमिशन मिल जाएगा, और आइल्स की वजह से आप ऑलरेडी एसडीएस पॉलिसी मुकम्मल कर चुके हैं जी। आप ऐसा कर सकते हैं। वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन एंड वेरी वेरी गुड सिचुएशन। आपका इस बारे में क्या ख्याल है नईमा?
हमारे में with regards to application, as long as आप English requirement meet करते हैं, we don't
जी।
really have a problem.
Yes.
ज्यादातर दिक्कत I think वीजा में होती है।
Yes.
Admission यूनिवर्सिटी में
Yes.
it's not that difficult.
बिल्कुल, और वीजा की रिक्वायरमेंट ये ऑलरेडी फुलफिल कर चुके हैं
जी, but we need an overall score of 6.5 for master programs और either 7. तो आपके प्रोग्राम पे डिपेंड होगा बिलाल कि आप कौन सा प्रोग्राम चूज कर रहे हैं।
Thank you, ma'am.
जी, थैंक यू। सजावल, आपने you've raised your hand, please go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
Yeah, I have just one question. Like, I've applied for a US student visa in 2020, and
Okay.
I got like Section 214B refusal, which is like proving strong ties to your home country. It's 4 times actually. Like I'm a little bit worried about applying for for the PhD program or for Canada actually. So because I'm hearing a lot of people that if you get 214B visa rejection, then it's better not to apply for Canada because you will automatically get the refusal from the embassy. So I just need to know about this thing.
I will leave it to the expert.
Yes, this is not true, Sujawal. You should I encourage you should reapply, and you should give all answer of your objections, and I hope you may get your visa in your second attempt. I highly recommend you to reapply. Okay, not to worry.
I have a question.
Sure, go ahead please.
मेरा क्वेश्चन फीस से रिलेटेड है। मैंने मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग का प्रोग्राम इंजीनियरिंग चूज किया था मास्टर्स के लिए। उसके 4 टर्म्स हैं, तो इन्होंने अभी बताया कि आपको पूरी वन ईयर की फीस सबमिट करनी है। तो मुझे 3 टर्म्स की फीस सबमिट करनी है या मुझे 2 टर्म की फीस सबमिट करनी है वीजा के लिए?
आपको आई थिंक 2 टर्म की फी सबमिट करनी पड़ेगी, तो जो टोटल फी है उसकी हाफ।
ओके ओके ओके, थैंक यू।
जी बिल्कुल।
नो प्रॉब्लम।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
सर एलएलबी की बेस पे एमबीए में यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ विंडसर में एडमिशन हो जाएगा? एलएलबी पाकिस्तान से किया हुआ 3 ईयर का।
जी, ये मेरे ख्याल में आप इसका बेहतर आंसर दे सकती हैं।
जी, आपको आगे लॉ पढ़ना है कि आपको, और आपने अंडर ग्रेजुएट कितने साल का किया है?
3 ईयर का एलएलबी है आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन। 16 ईयर एजुकेशन है इन पाकिस्तान।
जी, ओके।
फर्दर बिजनेस स्टडीज के लिए फोकस कर रहा हूँ।
जी, तो 3+2 है आपका?
जी जी
जी, तो उस बेसिस पे आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं मास्टर्स प्रोग्राम के लिए ऑल्सो, बिकॉज इफ आफ्टर स्कूल यू हैव 3+2 देन दैट्स ओके। बिकॉज क्या होता है यहाँ पे, फॉर ऑल ऑफ आवर मास्टर प्रोग्राम्स वो लोग एटलीस्ट 4 years अंडर ग्रेजुएट कर देखते हैं। ये बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट है, तो आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं। आई एम नॉट श्योर हाउ द एडमिशंस विल लुक एट इट, बट फाइनल डिसीजन वहीं से आएगा। I hope you understand.
गुड।
हसन खुर्शीद, मैं आपको एक और भी बताऊं, जहां तक मेरा सर्वे है यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ विंडसर इकोनॉमिकल 3 यूनिवर्सिटियों में शामिल है और प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छा है, तो आपके 2 सेमेस्टर का आप पे करें, वीजा ले। और मैंने अपना तमाम स्टूडेंट्स के लिए मैंने अपना व्हाट्सएप नंबर, ईमेल एड्रेस लिख दिया है, तो आप मुझे इस पे फोन करके मीटिंग कर सकते हैं, ऑफिस विजिट कर सकते हैं, या अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स ईमेल कर सकते हैं। तो हसन खुर्शीद, मैं आपको इनकरेज करूंगा, आपको जितनी जल्दी मुमकिन हो सके आप अप्लाई करें, ताकि जनवरी इनटेक या सितंबर इनटेक इनमें से कोई भी आपको मिल सके।
एक्चुअली आई ऑलरेडी अप्लाइड।
Good.
मुझे एक क्वेश्चन है मेरा एक और आपसे।
जी बोले।
जो ईयर में जो स्टडी के दौरान जो टर्म ब्रेक है उसके बारे में थोड़ा गाइड करते हैं। हमें तीनों टर्म कंसेक्यूटिव जाना पड़ेगा या हम 2 के बाद एक ब्रेक भी ले सकते हैं?
ये आप एम इंजीनियरिंग की बात कर रहे हैं?
जी बिल्कुल, एम इंजीनियरिंग मैकेनिकल।
जी, ये कंटिन्यूस होगा 4 टर्म्स, उसमें ब्रेक नहीं होगा।
इन एनी केस हम अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, कोई किसी वजह से कोई इशू?
अप्लाई तो बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं, पर आपको यू विल हैव टू स्पीक टू द सेंटर देयर, और आप छुट्टी ले उसके पहले ऑलवेज किसी को बताइए कि ये आपका प्लान है, बिकॉज समवन नीड्स टू नो कि आप क्या आगे प्लान कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज ये नॉन स्टॉप कोर्स है, सारे कोर्सेज आर कॉन्जिक्यूटिव। अंडर ग्रेजुएट में कैसे होता है, एक साल में 2 सेमेस्टर्स होते हैं, मास्टर्स में गैप नहीं मिलता, मास्टर्स नॉन स्टॉप होता है, बैक टू बैक सेमेस्टर्स होते हैं, बिकॉज वो सिर्फ 4 टर्म्स का कोर्स है इसके लिए।
और मेरे ख्याल में हसन, आपको गैप लेना भी नहीं चाहिए, आप आराम से इसको मुकम्मल करें, वर्क परमिट ले थी, उसके बाद वर्क परमिट में अभी 1 ईयर मौजूद होगा, आपको पीआर आप अप्लाई कर दें, तो आप क्यों अपना वक्त जाया करना चाहते हैं, आप
जी
अपनी सेटलमेंट की तरफ जाएं। जी उसामा नुमान, आप क्वेश्चन करें।
हेलो सर, अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम।
Sir, I have joined late. My question was about the eligibility criteria for MS admissions. I am basically a finance and accounting background student. I just wanted to know about the minimum requirement to be eligible for graduate program, the minimum CGPA requirement.
A minimum CGPA requirement is 2.7, but this could also increase depending on the kind of applications we get. So it's 2.7 over 4. So
Like,
that is
for
the basic
example,
minimum.
I'm just done with my finals. My course was here in Pakistan of 4 years, right? BS Accounting and Finance, and it's currently 2.80.
Yeah.
On which
So
I'm
you are eligible
graduating.
to make an application.
So are you guys, I mean, offering any sort of finance or accounting background course, or like an MS for 1 year or 1.5 years?
No. So most of our programs, master programs, are for 2 years. So even if you do a research-based or a course-based, it will be 2-year program. And we have Master of Management, which you can consider, or the MBA program.
Right. So besides MBA, it's Masters of Management, that is MS Management, right?
No, that is Master of Management. It's not MS.
It's not MS, Masters of Management, right?
G.
And it's a 2-year program?
It is a 4 semester considered for 16 months, but we term it as a 2-year program, which eventually makes you eligible for a 3-year postgraduate work permit.
Yes.
Right. What else we require at the time of admission? What else you require at the time of admissions? Like, for example, official transcript from our university,
Yes.
letter of recommendation, or
yes. All of these are mentioned. IELTS of 7.
Okay, right. At the time of admission.
This is not admission. This is at the time of application. So when you're working with Mr. Farooq, you will have to present all of these documents beforehand. Because still you do not give the documents, your application will be incomplete. So to make sure कि आपकी application complete है, all of these documents have to be uploaded on our eGAS portal. नहीं तो वो लोग आपकी application को consider ही नहीं कर पाएंगे, because वो next level तक पहुंचेगा ही नहीं.
Right.
Usama, what is your CGPA?
Sir, 2.8.
Good. आप I hope you will get your admission. आपको 7 बैंड चाहिए और आई होप कि आपको जनवरी या सितंबर 2023 तो लाजमी मिलेगा, बट जनवरी के लिए हम ट्राई कर सकते हैं। तो मैंने अपने चैट बॉक्स में मेरे आपको मिल जाएगा मेरा नंबर, सारा कुछ, ईमेल भी आपको आई होगी, आप मुझसे राब्ता रखें। और आज आपको मौका है, आप जो क्वेश्चन हो आप नीमा से करें।
राइट, मुझे एक रफ सा आइडिया अगर मिल जाएगा और फी स्ट्रक्चर का एनुअली, annual like 2 terms.
Fee structure for Master of Management is 44,000 approximately for a total of 2 years.
A total of 2 years. That means, for example, for 1 year it's like 22.
Yes.
Approximately, yes.
Approximately, yes. Right.
Ji.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for your responses.
No problem. All the best to you. And we will soon open for fall 2023 for our master programs. We are already closed for Jan, but if you want to apply for fall, connect with Mr. Farouk, and we will soon open on the website. So just reach out to him and he will tell you when you can make the application.
Right.
So I have a question about backlog certificate. Upon application, वो require backlog certificate की, but हमारी universities provide नहीं करती हैं backlog certificate.
नहीं, वो जरूरी है. You will have to clear all your backlogs. जी.
जैसे मेरा कोई बैकलॉग है नहीं, लेकिन मेरी यूनिवर्सिटी प्रोवाइड नहीं करती है वो सर्टिफिकेट, तो उसके लिए मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा?
जी, वो so if you don't have any backlogs, then we don't require a certificate. Yes. अगर if you have backlogs, then we require a clearance certificate कि आप किसी में आपको बैकलॉग है, आपने वो क्लियर किया and you're good to go. पर अगर आपको बैकलॉग नहीं है, then we don't require a certificate.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question.
जी.
I have completed my bachelor 4-year degree in statistics. My CGPA is 3.63 out of 4, and I want to apply in MS data science.
आप थोड़ा रिपीट करेंगे प्लीज और थोड़ा ऊंचा बोलेंगे. I can't hear you clearly.
I said that I have completed my bachelor degree in statistics. My CGPA is 3.63, and I want to take admission in master in data science.
Okay, so data science, we have Master of Management Data Analytics, which is a course-based program, and it's a 4 semesters, which is a total of 16 months. And again, similar requirements wherein you need a 4-year undergraduate, you require a 7 on IELTS, with no band less than 6. So that is one option that you can pick and choose. Does that answer your question, Ali?
Yeah, is any fully funded scholarship is available?
No, scholarship is not. Scholarship आपने पूछा ना?
Yes.
Gee, sorry. I'm sorry, but there are no scholarships for master programs. It's purely because the rates, the fees are already subsidized. So there is no scholarship for course-based master programs.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
मैम, इसकी जो फीस जब ऑफर लेटर आ जाता है यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से, तो उसकी कंफर्मेशन के लिए, सीट कंफर्मेशन के लिए $4,000 जमा करवाने होते हैं, वो फीस में इंक्लूड होते हैं एनुअल फीस?
जी नहीं, ये अलग से है. 4,000 कैनेडियन डॉलर्स आपको पहले फिल करना पड़ेगा, पे करना पड़ेगा.
ये फीस से एक्स्ट्रा होंगे?
जी.
थैंक
यू. जी. मिस्टर फारूक, आप म्यूट पे है.
सॉरी, जिशान के कहने का मतलब ये था कि टोटल 1 ईयर की ट्यूशन फीस में से ही 4,000 हमने पहले पे करनी है और रिमेनिंग बाद में?
नहीं, तो कैसे होता है जनरली, आई विल डबल चेक ऑल्सो ऑन दिस, बट मेनली वंस यू पे 4,000, और बहुत टाइम ऐसे होता है कि वो बच्चा पे करके फिर कोई और यूनिवर्सिटी चला जाता है, तो उसमें आपको रिफंड नहीं मिलेगा. You only get a refund if there's a visa rejection. Or number two, I will have to double check if the 4,000 deposit is adjusted in the first year fee or not. तो ये मैं आपको बता दूंगी मिस्टर फारूक, और फिर आप जीशान को पास ऑन कर सकते हैं इन्फॉर्मेशन.
जीशान, दिस इज वेरी गुड क्वेश्चन, और मैं आपको जैसे मुझे पता कंफर्म होता है आपको मैं फिर बताता हूँ. ठीक है
जी, थैंक्स सर.
ठीक है, आप अपने क्वालिफिकेशन के मतलब बता दें और कौन से प्रोग्राम में आप जाना चाहते हैं. उसमें कोई क्वेश्चन है वो भी आप पूछ सकते हैं.
नहीं सर, आई क्लियर माय क्वेश्चंस.
वेरी गुड.
जी मैम, मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि मैं ग्रेजुएशन जो है वो मेरी एग्रीकल्चर में है, स्पेशलाइजेशन इन एग्रोनॉमी. तो क्या मैं इन्वायरमेंट के रिलेटेड जो है मास्टर डिग्री के लिए अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ, इन्वायरमेंट का कोर्स, इन्वायरमेंटल स्टडीज?
जी कर सकते हैं आप, एज लॉन्ग एज इट्स 4 year अंडरग्रेजुएट. इट्स अ रिलेटिव फील्ड, एग्जैक्ट नहीं है ऑफ कोर्स, बट आप चांस ले सकते हैं फॉर श्योर.
जी थैंक यू.
थैंक यू.
जी बिस्वा महमूद, क्वेश्चन करें.
Hi, I wanted to ask कि visual communications की फील्ड में undergraduate program कोई available है at this university?
Visual communications, you said. We have visual arts. So would that interest you?
No, that would basically be different from visual communications, I guess.
Yeah, so we have communication, media and film as one option. I will paste the link over here in the chat box for you to have a look.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, and you will also, looking at something with media, etc.?
Yes, basically I'm looking for something, graphic designing is involved in that.
Okay, so your graphic designing, not really, because it probably will be a component of the program, but this will be more into film production, media, media and society, PR, internet media, etc. So have a look at the website. I have pasted the link if that is something what you would like to do.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey ma'am, I have another question.
Ji.
I want to ask, what is the reputation of University of Windsor in Canada? What is the probability of getting a job after completing my degree?
So, like I said, for when it comes to ranking, we're amongst the top 20 universities in Canada, and we are a comprehensive university, which means we offer programs right from undergraduate to master's, certificate, diploma programs, masters which are course-based or research-based, and then PhD as well. And when it comes to jobs, well, each faculty has a different ratio, but for graduates, we have a ratio of about a percentage of about 95.4, which I also covered in the presentation. So the employment rate is very high, and also because of our strategic location, we have a lot of employers coming in from various regions. So your chances are much higher. I hope that answers your question. Ji.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Any last minute questions? Yes, Zishan. Please unmute yourself.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम मैम, असल में ना मैंने वो किया हुआ, मैंने ना MS किया हुआ एग्रीकल्चर एग्रोनॉमी में 2018 में. 3.76 मेरी CGPA और 5 ईयर मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है गवर्नमेंट स्कूल टीचर. तो मुझे बताएं मैं किस डिग्री में अप्लाई कर सकता हूँ?
मुझे आपका प्रीवियस एजुकेशन देखना पड़ेगा. आप there are options where you can do environmental, also you can do a research based. आपको अगर PhD करना है आप वो भी कर सकते हैं. So मैं recommend करूंगी आप थोड़ा टाइम गुजारे वेबसाइट पे, आप देखिए प्रोग्राम वाइज आपको क्या इंटरेस्ट करता है, because then you will get an idea, because हमारे website पे हर program के नीचे career tracks है, माने what it will lead you to, and there are sample courses कि आप क्या पढ़ेंगे in those courses. तो आप देख लीजिए एक बार, you will get an idea whether that particular program is what you're looking for, कि maybe something else.
किसी मास्टर प्रोग्राम में नहीं एडमिशन हो सकता?
एडमिशन तो भाई खैर बहुत सारे प्रोग्रामों में होगा, but it's also depends on your grades, it depends on your resume, your references, a lot of factors. But first आपको shortlist करना होगा कि कौन सा प्रोग्राम आपको चाहिए, फिर उस हिसाब से एडमिशन तो बाद में आता है, पहले एप्लीकेशन प्रोसेस होगा, वो लोग रिव्यू करेंगे, रेलेवेंसी देखेंगे, एक्विवेलेंसी देखेंगे, और फिर उस हिसाब से आगे डिसीजन मिलेगा आपको.
Yes, ठीक, thank you.
Ms. Naima, today we have Huraira Tariq. He already applied, and I hope he will be in your university on time. Inshallah. So Huraira, please unmute and you may ask any question. Your application is very good, I must say.
अस्सलामुअलैकुम सर, अभी तक जिस तरह भी सेमिनार में बताया गया, मेरे ऑलमोस्ट सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर मिल चुके हैं मुझे. कुछ आपसे क्वेश्चन थे, लेकिन वो अभी जो पिछले स्टूडेंट्स ने जो आपसे पूछे हैं, वो उसमें भी मेरे सारे क्वेश्चंस क्लियर अप हो गए.
Good to hear. Thank you.
In case if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to Mr. Farouk. You have his details, and he can then connect with Peter and me, and we'll be more than happy to help you out.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
All the best. Inshallah, see you soon at Windsor.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hi, Saeed. You can unmute yourself and ask, but I see I have my bachelor's in mass communication with 3.56 CGPA. Any chance of scholarship? Scholarship for what? What program are you looking at? Master programs, sorry, no scholarship. Undergraduate programs, yes. Scholarship purely based on merit basis. Master programs, maaf kar dijiye. No scholarships. I hope that answers your question, Saad. Master program, sorry, no scholarship, like I said. All the best, but do apply. We have fantastic options for master programs, and our CGPA is really good. So that increases your chances, but do apply, see how it works for you financially also. And degree is fantastic, very affordable. So there's no harm in trying, but good luck to you.
Maida, you should also unmute and you can ask any question. Don't shy. This is a good time to ask anything.
I guess maybe not now. If later, they can always reach out to you. And if there's anything that you would like to include here.
Yeah. In fact, you included each and everything, and you answer all their questions in a very nice way. So मेरे ख्याल में इनके सबके जो questions हैं वो cover हो चुके हैं. So dear students, you all have our contact information. You may reach us on WhatsApp, email, visit our office. अगर किसी ने IELTS करना है तो IELTS की क्लासेस आजकल हमारी Zoom के ऊपर ही हो रही हैं. We have very good teacher, and I hope आप easily 7 band, 6.5 band ले सकते हैं. तो अगर किसी ने IELTS की क्लासेस लेनी हो तो मुझे WhatsApp के ऊपर कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. जी बसमा, क्वेश्चन करें.
I have another question.
Sure, go ahead.
I had the question regarding to that SDS policy you mentioned earlier. Can you give some more details about that?
Yes, SDS policy की डिटेल बहुत ही मुख्तसर है. आपने just 3 requirement fulfill करनी है. Number 1, you must have 6.5 band IELTS overall and no less than 6 in any module. किसी भी मॉड्यूल में 6 से कम ना हो, ओवरऑल 6.5 बैंड होने चाहिए. नंबर 2, जब आपका एडमिशन हो जाए तो आपने 1 ईयर की ट्यूशन फीस यानी कि फर्स्ट ईयर की ट्यूशन फीस एडवांस में पे करनी है वीजा से पहले. नंबर 3, आपका जो ऑफर लेटर आया होगा उसी की हेल्प से आपने ऑनलाइन कैनेडियन बैंक की वेबसाइट पे जाके अकाउंट ओपन करना है. इसमें हम आपको फुल गाइड करेंगे, कोई इसमें इशू नहीं है. विद इन 5 to 10 मिनट्स आप अपना अकाउंट ओपन कर लेंगी. फिर पाकिस्तान से आपने 10,000 कैनेडियन डॉलर अपने इसी कैनेडियन बैंक में शिफ्ट करने हैं, विच इज सो इजी. आपके जब आप शिफ्ट कर देंगे 3-4 डेज में आपके कैनेडियन बैंक में वो शो हो जाएंगे. जब ये तीनों काम आप मुकम्मल कर लें, इट मीन अब आप वीजे के लिए रेडी हैं. जब वीजा अप्लाई करेंगे तो उस वक्त आपने जिस शहर में आप रहती हैं वहां से पुलिस रिपोर्ट बनवानी है. वो भी बहुत आसान है. आप अपने किसी भाई को या अब्बू को भेज सकती हैं पुलिस स्टेशन, वो आपके बिहाफ के ऊपर पुलिस रिपोर्ट ले आएंगे. और आखिरी चीज, आपने मेडिकल टेस्ट कराना है जिसकी रिपोर्ट डायरेक्टली एम्बेसी को जाएगी. तो जब ये तमाम काम मुकम्मल हो जाएंगे तो अब आपका वीजा ऑनलाइन अप्लाई होगा, हर चीज अपलोड होगी. सो इजी. और एज पर कैनेडियन हाई कमीशन 21 डेज में वो ट्राई करते हैं वीजा देने के लिए. समटाइम इससे पहले भी आता है, बाद का 2-3 दिन ऊपर भी लग सकते हैं. सो वीजा प्रोसेस बहुत आसान है. जितना मैंने आपको बताया है इसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं है. इट्स सो इजी. और इस SDS की वजह से पेरेंट्स की बैंक स्टेटमेंट की जरूरत अब खत्म हो गई है. लेकिन अगर आपके पेरेंट्स के बैंक में 4, 5 या 6 मिलियन मौजूद हैं तो उनको दिखाने में कोई हर्ज नहीं है एज ए एडिशनल डॉक्यूमेंट्स, बट उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट खत्म हो गई है. यस, अब बताइए कोई क्वेश्चन हो. आपने बड़ा अच्छा क्वेश्चन किया. दूसरों को भी जो थोड़े से शर्माते हैं क्वेश्चन करने में, उनको भी फायदा हो जाता है.
Okay, thank you so much. Another question.
SDS में वीजा रेशो कितनी है पाकिस्तान से?
यस, वीजा रेशो बहुत अच्छी है. पहले जब नॉन SDS था तो बहुत डिजास्टर था. अब वीजा अच्छे की एग्जांपल मैं आपको दे देता हूँ. विंजर यूनिवर्सिटी की ही हम चाहे बैचलर डिग्री हो चाहे मास्टर डिग्री हो, दोनों की वीजा रेशो बहुत अच्छी है. हमारे 3 वीजा ऐसे लगे हैं. नॉर्मली वीजा आता है 21 डेज में या 30 डेज में, लेकिन 3 वीजे ऐसे आए हैं जो कि 12 डेज में, 6 डेज में और 3 डेज में. जो 3 डेज में जो हमें वीजा मिला है, हमने समझा शायद खुदा ना खास्ता ये रिफ्यूज हो गए हैं, लेकिन जब हमने वेबसाइट ओपन की और वीजा सेंटर कांटेक्ट किया तो वहां पे वीजा अप्रूवल आ चुकी थी. तो हमारा 18 इयर्स में ये पहला वीजा है जो 3 डेज में लगा है. तो वीजा रेशियो इज गुड.
थैंक्स सर.
जी, दोबारा पूछें, आवाज नहीं आई आपकी. ठीक है जी, मेरे ख्याल में आपको क्लियर हो गया है. तो मैं आप सबको यही रिकमेंड करूंगा कि सिर्फ और
Another
सिर्फ
question I
SDS में
had.
अप्लाई करना है. यस बसमा.
Okay. In case that visa isn't approved, so the fee that we have already submitted, that 1 year fee for the university, will that be refunded?
From Windsor, yes. As long as you provide your documents of visa rejection, your fee will be refunded. And this is purely if your visa is rejected, for no other reason.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
बसमा, आप विंसर यूनिवर्सिटी की वेबसाइट पे जाके अंडर ग्रेजुएट की लिस्ट अच्छी तरह से देखें. जो आप प्रोग्राम कह रही हैं उसको भी देखें. हो सकता है आपको कोई और आपके जो आप चाहती हैं प्रोग्राम मिल जाए, क्योंकि बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम अंडर ग्रेजुएट के ऑफर करते हैं.
Yes, sure, I will. And according to what ma'am said already, this graphic designing field, this might fall in the line of media studies, right?
Gee, you will have a component of that. So you can look at that, and you can also look at visual arts. I think that would be a great program for you as well. All right, I think with that, we reached the end of this webinar. Thank you, everybody. If you do have any more questions, please, Mr. Farouk, कि contact details तो हैं आपके पास already, and reach out to them. You can reach out to us as well, and we'll be happy, more than happy, and inshallah I look forward to seeing you all in Windsor very soon. आप म्यूट पे हैं, sorry.
थैंक यू वेरी मच नईमा, आपने सारी इंफॉर्मेशन दी, और मेरे ख्याल में जिस तरीके से आज हमने उर्दू और इंग्लिश का कम्बिनेशन किया, तमाम को जो कन्फ्यूजन थी वो दूर होगी. इट्स सो सिंपल. और मैंने पहले भी कहा था कि जब एसडीएस पॉलिसी आई थी तो मैंने कहा था ये गिफ्ट ऑफ गॉड है, क्योंकि इससे पहले बहुत रिफ्यूजल थी पाकिस्तान की, लेकिन अब बहुत अच्छा वीजा रिजल्ट है. अभी एक थोड़ी सी अफवाहें ये भी हैं कि बैचलर डिग्री के वीजा रेशो बहुत हाई है, मास्टर की नहीं है. ये भी बिल्कुल गलत है. अगर आपने अच्छी एसओपी लिखी हुई है तो आपको वीजा आराम से मिलेगा. तो इसलिए मैं तमाम आप लोगों को इनकरेज करता हूँ अपने प्रोग्राम देखें और फिर मुझसे कांटेक्ट करें.
Great. Thank you so much. It was lovely being here, and was great meeting all of you.
Same here.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hafiz. Dear students, I am still available for a few more minutes, so you can ask any question. Then we will. मैं इसको वाइंड अप करूंगा. मेरे ख्याल में सारा कवर हो ही गया है. ठीक है. ओके डियर स्टूडेंट्स, अल्लाह हाफिज.